All right, we have another question I think you would actually be good to answer.
Great.
Leo, I've got a gambling addiction. It's gotten so bad that I've actually stolen money out of my mom's purse and sometimes my father's wallet.
Oh my
It's
God.
not so much that they would notice, but do I have a problem? Question mark. And how do I overcome this problem?
I think that's just a winner's mentality. He's just not ready to give up yet.
You know,
First of all, I love
pick the better parlays.
I love that your fans are still living with their parents. By the way,
you gotta love it.
But secondly, pick the winner. Yeah,
Pick a better parlay, you jerk off.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Do your research.
If you use my promo code, if you use Prize Picks and use promo code Connect, you're gonna get. They're gonna match you your first $100 that you've stolen from your parents. They're gonna match you that. Plus, you don't bet parlays. It's all it is prop bets. So you're only betting more or less than 2 player stat projections. So if you are going to...
This became a Prize Picks ad, but honestly, Prize Picks is so dope that you really should be using Prize Picks.
And it's the easiest way to gamble. Like, it's the most brainless. It's for amateurs like me.
It's for amateurs,
I can bet 20 to win 60. I pay my gas money for these tiny little prop bets, and you could pay your parents back.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, or if
Put
they
that 20 back in their wallet if they don't notice.
Yeah. Now, and so we're giving you the advice of just more gambling, but just be more responsible about the type of gambling that you're doing. And if you're stealing cash, you're just an idiot, because how do you put that online, which should be the way you're gambling, unless like this guy's gambling like on anything with his buddies, like I bet you Steve wears red shoes, dude. Fucking I got 2 to 1, 2 to 1.
You imagine that?
Yeah.
You imagine gambling's gotten so bad they're betting on who's going to show up late.
Well, dude, I have my buddy is a real addict. He's 60 in the hole to a bookie. He's like a 50-year-old man, and he makes good money. So he just pays the bookie $1,500 a month.
Right. So it's like the U.S. debt. It'll never get repaid.
It'll never get repaid. But the guy just collects on the $1,500. So this guy, he showed me some offshore, like it's got to be some website from the Bahamas or something, but you can gamble on who's going to win Miss America. You can gamble on the Gatorade color of games. You can gamble on who the ref's going to be.
Lines on everything.
Like crazy. On anything and everything you can think of.
Yeah.
Donald Trump's tie. What tie is he going to wear at this event? Stuff like that. And he put in for Miss China. I was like, dude, that is throwing money into the wind. $100, but he's like, dude, I'd win $800,000. I was like, well, it's just you're still through $100. Miss China's not going to win Miss Universe. Miss China is not going to win.
No. Even if Miss China is the finest, most accomplished broad for political reasons, she ain't winning Miss Universe.
It's like,
is Miss Russia going to win it? I don't think so.
Nope. Russia can't even compete, I think.
Probably not.
Yeah, I think they made that happen.
I put my money on the fattest broad on that panel.
That's
on that. You know what I mean?
Nowadays, yeah, that's really smart.
A fat Ukrainian broad is going to walk away with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, there was they already gave like a trans fat ass fucking one of those beauty pageant wins. It was like the lower levels, but it was crazy, dude.
Yeah.
If we could look it up, it was bad, dude. This woman looked like she became kind of internet famous because of it. But all right, let's look at some more questions.
But yeah, no, dude, you're an addict. Gambling addiction is it's really been unleashed since they've started legalizing all these gambling sites. You know?
Yeah,
no, it's really bad right now. I have yet to get I am not a gambler. It's not that fun for me.
No, I don't enjoy it, and there's so many better things to put your money on.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many crypto. I would rather go into a crypto casino and buy all those random coins and hope that those shoot up.
Yeah.
Than put it on something as unpredictable as sports or Donald Trump's tie.
It's a great point.
So put it on. I would go into. I would put it on altcoins.
Dude, if you think about that's actually a good way maybe to get over your gambling addiction. If we're being serious, instead of think about the money that you're gambling with, which percentage wise you're probably going to lose. Like I don't know, it's close to 90, close to 100%. To be honest, everybody that gambles, I mean, if you think people that think they're winning, they're just kind of justifying their bad behavior by I'm up. Like my boy dude, my boy's always saying he's up, and I'm like, dude, you're not up.
Lifetime, you were all down.
Yeah.
So it's the house wins. That's why it's a profitable. There would be no if most people won at gambling, there would be no casinos. There would be no bookies. There would definitely not be all of these online sites.
And the guys there are people that make money gambling on sports, but I've heard it's really just by doing kind of safer bets with a lot of money.
Yeah.
So they make a big chunk, but because they put a big chunk of money in, a very safe bet.
It covers their losses because they're betting. So yeah, if you have a huge bankroll and you're like an analytics genius, you should make gambling your life. If not,
get into it.
Go into altcoins. I'm telling you,
I really like that.
You make money, you feel better. It feels better making money than it does. How do I say it? Like winning money.
Yeah.
So when you make money on crypto, you feel like, hey, you earned it versus like, oh, I just won from luck, even though the other one's just about as lucky.
Yeah, like whenever I was making money on GameStop and then all of a sudden I lost like half the money.
Did you do it again recently?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, recently my boy, one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. Well, look, I can't really say what, like, stocks are crazy, but he put in recently, he has an autistic friend that actually made me a lot of money once, but this guy was like, GME is going to blow up again. And I'm like, and he told me, and I was like, guys, I'm not going to put money into GME right now, but my buddy did.
Wow.
It fucking triples.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, and then he didn't sell.
Oh.
I was like, dude, if you get like a hookup like that and something happens, and I'm like, dude, the stock isn't really worth that. But like, just, I don't know. I was like, dude, you should take these winnings. He's like, no, it's going to the moon. I'm holding diamond hands. Yeah. Diamond hands.
That's why it goes up, is because there's so many people like that.
Yeah, and then it fucking, obviously the rug got pulled and now he's down. But
this is our economy, by the way. Our economy, there's so little hope to get ahead that it's just turned everybody into gamblers. There's the only way.
Dude, it was kind of scary. I've been on this softball team for like 8 years now, and like every year it's like the one kind of place where I kind of keep in touch with everybody's life, like how are your kids, this and that. So it's like a group that's always, we kind of catch up. 5 guys
leaving LA.
Yeah, just done.
Wow.
And the records show the most recent Danny video, it showed that, like, I think it's the first time since the gold rush that California population
has had a net outflow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So 5 guys on my softball team moving, 3 guys moving to Florida, 2 to Texas.
Yeah. I mean, that's statistically right in line. You know where else is about to be the next spot? Oklahoma.
Why?
Ask me how I know.
How?
So obviously there's about to be a huge natural resource boom because with all the green energy and stuff that it's powered, all that electricity is powered by natural gas, and they have it down there in the ground. Secondly, they just announced plans to build the tallest building in America. Did you see that? Downtown OKC. Third, they just passed a statewide legislation protecting your Bitcoin.
What?
Yes. So this is where it starts. Everything in America starts at the local level. It's like marijuana legalization, right? Like it starts on a state level. So because, there's a lot of worry as the dollar keeps debasing and inflation keeps going up, more and more people are going to be running into Bitcoin to protect the money, right? Yeah. So the worry is, well, the federal government, that's bad for the people that run the Fed, obviously. So they might try to, seize it the way FDR seized gold back in the 30s. So Oklahoma just said, fuck that. You live in Oklahoma, there'll be no seizing of Bitcoin. So that was a big, so I think that's going to help a lot too. Yeah. So OKC is the next after Florida and Texas. I'm putting my money that Oklahoma has a boom.
Yeah, I wish Oklahoma was on the coast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it's the worst, most piece of shit state in the union.
Oh yeah, it's just
Indiana sucks too. There's a lot of
terrible
bullshit. We could have just given all back to the Native Americans and it wouldn't have mattered. I mean, I guess we kind of did with Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Indians don't deserve anything.
You look Native.
They're
American.
lucky we gave them reservations. What other country does that?
You would be killed you would die so fast. Like the Indians can go hunt their food.
Oh, yeah.
Like Dino has none of the things, and yet he just said they don't deserve anything.
Dude,
you literally
we hunted all their food within like a few months. And they had nothing left.
You're gonna get hit with a bow, Dino.
I would tomahawk you. Right now,
somebody would. Dude, you might get scalped.
Yeah,
and you should be careful.
And you got a nice head of hair to scalp,
dude.
This
that
is
would
America.
It'd be a prize scalp, like.
Yeah.
Dude, Dino from the Leo and Danny Show scalp, dude. That goes, dude. That black market price on that, dude. Oh my God, I got this. How about
This is fun.
How about
Anything
another?
else?
How about another question?
Oh,
dude?
please fire it off, dude.
Why not?
I love it.
You guys can help us with the advice. It should be a serious. Well, let's see.
Yeah, no, we could. I mean, look, if we could be serious, we'll still shit on you.
Should I go back? This is another tongue in cheek, but also they probably mean it. Should I go back to school and finish a degree, or should I take up organized crime like Johnny Mitchell?
Well, I mean, the odds of you ending up like me at the end are low. You know, we call me not an aberration, an exception to the rule.
You're an outlier.
What's that? Yeah, I'm an outlier. I'm an outlier. Most people do not get out of prison after, a career of organized crime and, have one of the hottest podcasts on the internet. It just doesn't happen. And I'm not bragging. I'm very lucky. I'm very fortunate, and I've got the grace of God.
How you booking all these criminals, dude?
I'm so connected now. Like everybody knows who I am. Literally,
the connect connects.
Is there something like secretly illegal happening behind?
Not at all.
No, okay.
Not at all. We're on the books. We have a LLC where we pay our taxes. So obviously
you got to be under like a magnifying glass.
Yeah, we have a good friend of mine, Eddie Ift, a comedian. His buddy works. He's a DEA agent, and he showed him my show, and the guy goes, "Oh yeah, we monitor the show."
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you had a cop on? Are they?
Yeah,
can you have cops on that are working? Like, I don't get. Like, there's this whole thing.
Most people are retired. We're having an ATF agent that infiltrated the Hell's Angels on this Friday. We're having the CIA guy with the weird, that goofy hair, that like weird, like half black guy. He's all over the internet. He's coming on. So yeah, we have some cops on. But look, just getting back to this guy's question, I think you should go to school because yeah, it's not going to work out. If you are already of college age and you're asking yourself, how can I get into organized crime? I mean, you're going to go to prison and you're going to get stabbed through the heart.
You're going to get popped.
Yeah, you're going to get popped and you're going to be forced by white gang members to kill a man in front of the guards. And then you're going to be in prison for the rest of your life.
It's crazy that you were asked to just basically beat a man to death. Close.
Yes, I was asked to beat a sex offender to death. But then the guy knew what was going on, and he kind of got it. It's my favorite sex offender, by the way. It almost changed my opinion on sex offenders. He goes, dude, I know you got to beat the shit out of me. I'm just going to go to the hole. And I was like, thank you so much, dude.
Thanks for doing that.
I was like, that's a real solid thing. That's like what a buddy would do. So yeah, I didn't have to do that. But I would recommend going to school. I mean, I'd recommend starting your own business. Like, don't go the traditional route. You don't have to go commit crime. It's not all or nothing. Like, I have to work a soulless corporate job or I got to be a big-time drug trafficker. Now there's so much opportunity. I mean, we're fossils. Like, there's so many ways to make money. As it's one of the best times to be in business for yourself, and I think it's one of the only ways. So yeah, you just got to put your mind to it.
This person, there's a depressed.
He's not going to listen. He's going to end up dead.
Yeah,
but
this guy, 100%. College. I mean, there's one stat that you really can't lie. It's one of my favorite stats. But 88% of millionaires college educated.
Yeah. It's not a bad thing. You just can't go into debt. Like, figure out how to play the system.
Yes.
You know what, man? Listen, sell pot to pay your tuition.
That's good. Or I mean, there's
right? Like.
Basically, any person can be from Argentina and Latino. Like, you could just say you're Latino.
Oh, yes. Get minority scholarships. Yeah, there's so many fucking ways.
You can get college is free.
Just don't go into
US.
debt. Yeah.
Yeah, college is free.